The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
In by Fernando Torres. De Ligt with the clearance. That's the throw. Passing is crisp and sharp. Haaland. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's been cut out, well played.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Aimed beyond the defence. Haaland. Rijkaard. Yamal. Now there's a fine, great chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Number 15.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
And that has been cleared. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, no joy this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he was alert to it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that...
And the finish! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
the game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Paris Saint-Germain.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, for a defender, Peter, Andy Robertson's style of play is more akin to that of a wing-back or even a wide attacker. Time after time, you see him make those overlaps, those marauding runs, providing support, the essential piece in any team looking to play on the front foot.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Plays a sharp little ball here. Inzaghi! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Filippo Inzaghi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Bayer Leverkusen have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Messi. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Kaka can see things, others simply cannot. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. And he shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Zanetti. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's really well manoeuvred.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Carvajal wins the duel this time. Nicely spread.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now that looks a decent ball. Brilliantly cut out. Can he get it through? Oh, that's a fine interception. And it's Messi. Threads one in. Messi is the team's great visionary. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And they can counter here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. And Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Messi, and he's had it nicked away. Demiral gets over and intercepts. Messi. Played out to the right. Yamal gets into a good position. And it's Messi. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And if you do have a chance
Reflections
today,
on the
please
first
take
half?
some time out
Well,
to give your
I wouldn't say it was the
support to
most
our
potent
stadium
performance,
fund.
Peter, but defensively, very composed. The scoreline might still be 0-0, but I'm expecting things to open up a bit more in this second half.
No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. The action is back underway.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Robertson, nicely weighted ball. Oh, no joy this time. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Zanetti.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Donatoni. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. And he's managed to get free. And he's had a hit! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Kaka clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Yet another interesting duel, this.
Guardiola goes steaming forward. There's no flag. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he cuts out the supply. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains 0-0. Played back towards his own goal.
He had nobody else to help out there.
He has a look up. And the shot's on here. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Zanetti. Zanetti crosses. Cleared without complication. Maldini. And it's Guardiola. And it's Fernando Torres. And he's taking no chances there. It's their second corner of the game.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He has found the way through. Guardiola really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Torres.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
There will be 1 minute at
And he
a
can
time.
clear it away. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And the referee brings it to a close. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff.
Just
Your
a quick
reflections then,
announcement.
Jim.
We'd like to
Listen, the
inform
more
you
this
that
game went on,
CCTV
a
is
draw
now
was
in operation
always
for
likely
your
to be on the
safety.
card. So overall, I don't think anyone will be complaining too much about what they've got.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running. The instantly recognisable golden locks of Pavel Nedved, Jim, a gem of a player, isn't he? So fiercely competitive and tenacious.
Yeah, probably the purest striker of a football I think I've ever seen. No one can hit it like him.
He has that visible will to win and a supreme technique. It's a pretty compelling package.
It really is. He has got the lot.
Simeone, expertly cut out, really nicely done. Out for a throw. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's well spotted. Casillas sends that a long way. Yamal, Messi. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Nedved. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
He's tried one! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's Carvajal. He's going for goal! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Carvajal is there, and he can pick it up. Gerrard, and that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, it's come loose! Approaching the half-hour mark. Manchester United were a team looking for an outlet, and it seems, Jim, as though they've found one.
Yeah, and if that allows them to get people running at and even going beyond that defence, then you can start asking more questions.
Roberto Baggio! Carvajal gets good distance on it. Baggio, not one to pass up the chance to run at the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run...
And Messi!
OK, it didn't come off, but it was clever. A nice little dummy.
Jorginho is always scanning the pitch for targets. Played backwards here. Lovely ball and a real chance now. Good running, strong and purposeful. He could be in here, and he shoots! Oh, that is rather wayward.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
And there is the half-time whistle. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there, We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment.
And a quick announcement today that memorabilia from today's
An
match
intriguing
is now
half,
for
lacking
sale
only
in
in
the
goals.
Stadium Hall.
The score 0-0.
Substitution.
That gets things going for the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Gerrard. And it's Nedved. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. Messi. Threads one in. Played into space out wide. Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
Oh, that's a fine interception. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Manchester United are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
And the shot! It's there! The breakthrough arrives at last! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the first goal of the game.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
And he's Roberto Baggio! Baggio! Oh my word, that's fabulous! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and the analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
I think he's even...
And the finish! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they're back in front. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, entry via the post is at the widest possible point, which means a keeper is well and truly beaten.
Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. Roberto Baggio. He's in a great position here. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Manchester United really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And it's Fernando Torres. Lovely bit of skill. And Torres! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. He's going to be disappointed with that. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Now that is commitment to the cause. All hands on deck for this one. They've played it short. Messi. Big chance! They've done it! We thought it was over. It's all square once more. So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay,
Kaká! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
Paris Saint-Germain take what looks to be a decisive lead.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Quality ball. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Paris Saint-Germain can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that.
Just a quick announcement.
Paris Saint-Germain leave it late, but in the end, it was great.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Pete.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. There's the whistle. According to what we've been told, this is how it looks. It's 4-3-3.
Well, one of the attacking advantages in this setup, Peter, is the impact that can be made between fullbacks and the attacking wide players.
He's tried one! It's their first effort on goal.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
And we have our very first corner. Point-blank header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Vinicius Junior. Van Dijk did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, well played, well sorted out. That has been slung wide. Now it's Kaka. Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Yamal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. And it's Berbatov. Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he get on the end of this? In by... Goes for a shot! Goal! Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
The goal scorer after 28 minutes is number 7, Kylian Mbappe. Kylian Mbappe.
So the first goal of the game.
Kylian
Look, he's the one
Mbappe.
everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Good ball over the top. That's the keeper's ball. Maldini. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Looking to pass their way through. Cafu. Now Kaká. Another pass, just... And the shot! Terrific save by Abbiati. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Rijkaard.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Aims beyond the defence. Well, that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! Decent chance! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So that's 2 now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That is ended up in no man's land. And it's Kaka. And this is Berbatov. Oh, it's just a little long. And we've reached half-time.
I'm afraid to tell you that we're expecting traffic to be heavy after the final whistle today.
And we're off again.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Yamal, oh super, takes a shot! Just cruising, they are cruising! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Well, that pass isn't the best. Can he get it through? It's a pretty loose pass. Van Dijk.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Great chance! It's in! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Beckenbauer. Not the most accurate pass. Berbatov. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Van Dijk makes the interception. Kaka. Maldini. Passing is crisp and sharp. Berbatov. Kimmich. Messi. And here's Yamal. And it's Kaka. Can he finish? He has done it! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And now he has two. This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's having a shot! It's a goal! Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
Number 19, Lionel Messi.
We have ourselves a real game here.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And here's Berbatov. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Look, the only way of becoming more aware, Peter, is by lifting your head and realising who's where around you.
Messi. And here's Berbatov. It's a threat. And the shot! Oh, yes! It's there! And that may just do it!
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
And that means just one thing.
There will be
Match
5
ball.
minutes added time.
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
Paris Saint-Germain complete their comeback, and now they only need to hold out for a few minutes.
Well, the last moment.
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he is going into that little black book. There's obvious upset over that challenge. You can see the players face to face. Let's hope this doesn't escalate. Well, it is plumb centre, but it is a fair way out on the very cusp of credible shooting range. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Kaka,
Hello,
hat-trick
everybody,
scorer,
and please
massive
join me
game
in
from
wishing
him
a
today.
Happy wedding anniversary for one of our fan
So
club
a
members.
dramatic game decided in its very last moments. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. And already we're underway here. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Harry Kane. He's a deadly finisher, Peter, obviously, but he can contribute much more than that.
And a chance! Big moment! Massive goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Paris Saint-Germain are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Brazil are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Yamal proves just a little bit too strong. And he's quick to snatch it back. He has a look, goes for a shot! Goal! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Brazil grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Brazil with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Schneider plays it short. That's a lovely, neat pass. And he cuts out the supply. Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Gabriel does really well to win the ball there. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, smashing header! Oh, not the best of headers.
Brazil certainly look sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Great vision. Mbappe could try cutting inside here. Can he spark a counter here? And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Berbatov. Great chance! This time, surely! They've scored! Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Saint-Germain, after 41 minutes, is number 15, Berbatov.
Paris Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead. Totti, it's a good ball out wide. And that has left him in a heap.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Well, that's a booking, always looked it. So the last big chance perhaps before half-time.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Rijkaard.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Messi. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
This possibly the last play of the half. Tries to get it clear. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Volunteers for each block.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Passing nice and neat. Gabriel simply refused to be outdone there. Totti. And here's Kane. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And it's Xavi Alonso. Schneider. And here's Rafinha. O'Reilly has it out wide and in space.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 18, Yamal. Coming on to replace him is...
And he can clear it away.
Messi.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And that's been won straight back. Xavi Alonso. Totti. Kaka. Cafu. Looking for the run. Berbatov is flagged offside.
Brazil really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Xavi Alonso. And it's Totti. Totti will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kane. That's the keeper's ball.
Brazil really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Looking for a runner. Kane. And the ball is out of play.
Substitution for Brazil. Number 14, Francesco Totti. Number 24, Kane. Number 23, Xabi Alonso. Coming on the field, number 7, Mateus. Number 10, Diego Forlan. Number 16, Rodri.
Time for a change in personnel. He's had it taken off him. Just 5 minutes remaining now.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
He's having a shot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, we're on the way.
Andrei Shevchenko has to be the greatest player to emerge from the former Eastern Bloc.
Yeah, he is the name, isn't he?
Well, when you think he terrorises...
Shevchenko! Crossbar comes to the rescue. And they've got a throw. Demiral cannot be beaten that easily. Yamal. Maciej Cunha. Well, that looks a decent ball. That's a... Can he finish? Goal! Barcelona! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Threads one in. Big chance! It's a loose ball. Turns and goes back. Looking for options for movement. Here's a chance! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Pass somewhat off target. Not the most accurate pass. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
That pass isn't the best. And it's Messi. And he's intervened well there. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nicely worked. They shoots! They've done it! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Just the goalkeeper's shapes to shoot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And that is his 50th goal for this, his current club. A mere formality, nigh on a certainty, he is truly in the zone.
Peter, I can tell you...
Oh no, this does not look good. He's found a way through. That is good strength. Oh, what a mistake! Gerrard. Paris Saint-Germain have hit a quick-fire double here and are 2-1 up. What a comeback. Knocks it into space. Now it's Maciej Cunha. Shevchenko. That has been knocked clear. This possibly the last play of the half. And it's been taken short. Oh, smashing header!
Well, he's certain.
And there's the end of the first half. Paris Saint-Germain come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now. The midway point of the game.
Well, what a half. It's been pulsating and totally absorbing. We're actually headed for a potential classic if this carries on. This is insanely good.
Paris Saint-Germain are up by the odd goal in 3, just about shading things at the break. Hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's in space and looking for options. A header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Oh, easy pickings there. Serginho. Aims beyond the defence. Barcelona have got it back and they'll have another go. And he was quick to react. Akanji. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcelona appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Messi. Cafu. That's been cut out, well played. And he's gone looking for safety. Matheus Cunha. Van Dijk. That's a cute ball. That has ended up in no man's land. Now it's Yamal. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Cleared away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Messi tries to pass it through. That has found him in acres of space. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Gerrard. Now that's well seen too. Quality ball. And it's Gerrard. And here's Yamal. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Paris Saint-Germain close now to seeing this one through to the end. Shevchenko. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Cleared without complication. So just one extra minute for stoppages. Now, can they get him away? And he cuts out the supply. And that is that. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that.
With the owner
Well,
of
from
Blue
behind,
Heart-
Jim, that The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get
Hello,
ready to lock
everybody, and
horns.
welcome to
This is
today's
football
match.
at its finest.
Milan against Paris Saint-Germain.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's a word he himself uses a lot. He's always urging everyone around him to have a go on the ball and not be afraid.
And he absolutely practices what he preaches in that respect.
He does, indeed. And I think...
Big chance! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner, they're first. And he's gone looking for safety. And now they can spring out of defence. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Chance, surely! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
After 12 minutes is
Milan
Number
finding
15.
themselves unexpectedly behind. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, good-looking ball. And it's Kaka. Kaka going face-to-face with his great rival.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Milan have a free kick. Marquinhos. Pull it. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Can he get on the end of this? Beckham with the big header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Nouri is someone who's always looking to catch the eye with his trickery. Ball played for Okazaki. No way through. Kaka. Messi. Pass somewhat off target. Pull it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Back into the middle. Goes for goal! Oh, crossbar! And he's there to get it away. Milan have it back and can go again.
Girassi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ball driven towards the far post. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. Mbappe.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Gerrard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And the half-time whistle goes. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
And now I'd just
Any
like
strong
to read
opinions
out
on the
our
first
fan
half?
club members who are
Paris
celebrating
Saint-Germain
their
really
birthdays
have looked
today.
very good in transitions, so I'll be expecting more of the same in this second half. They just need to remain patient
and just wait for that chance to break again.
Paris Saint-Germain have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. So off we go once more. Paris Saint-Germain carrying a one-goal lead. And this is Berbatov. Berbatov! Now, who's going to be first to this? Dealt with nicely by the defence. Nouri. Now it's Girassi. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Maldini. Rijkaard. Paris Saint-Germain are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Can he get it through? And a chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Paris Saint-Germain are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Well, he's not getting any further than that. Threads one in, and the pass is intercepted. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Berbatov couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Goes for the shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Shevchenko really must be thinking what he has to do to score there. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Beckham. Marquinhos. Beckham. Good purposeful running this.